one attached to a heavy steel chain connected to the lower end.
Told shorty, let's make a movie. Pull up on me, I empty a toolie. Just met a bitch, her name was Julie. I said, fake nigga can't fool me. Told shorty, let's make a movie. Pull up on me, I empty a toolie. Just met a bitch, her name was Julie. I see the fake nigga can't fool me. Bend it. I need a clip, you extended. I'ma help with the ride, I'll rent it. She want me to text, I won't send it.
What is up, Cozy Gang? Welcome back to another one, man. Hey, bro, we got SCP-2317, A Door to Another World SCP animation by my guy, The Rubber. Shout out to Rubber. He been doing his thing as far as SCP goes and animations, bro. This is that guy. But make sure you guys go check out his channel. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. We can do a lot of things around here. Just check it out. You know, make sure you leave the thumbs up. And check out all my social media handles. As I said, Cozy, we get cozy around here. And make sure you check out the main channel as well. And let's not waste no time. Let's go ahead and get straight into the reaction. That was very quiet, but you know.
Procedure 220 Calabasas is a ritual to be performed each day as an effective means of maintaining containment of the entity. Failure at any point to properly perform this procedure may result in an XK class end of the world scenario. Hello everybody, I'm the Rubber. Today we bring you a SCP
off rip. It's already giving me chills. You hear the music in the background, like it's giving me shivers. Like, that's crazy. You gotta do it every day. So somebody's job is just to do that every day, no days off, okay?
Foundation Keter class object SCP-2317. Hey there, before getting into the story of SCP-2317, I would like you to know that 2317 has multiple iterations and only the O5 Council knows the truth about it. So, in the first 5 iterations, SCP-2317 is a wooden door and frame, originally constructed as a basement door for a 19th century Massachusetts brownstone. Upon opening the door, any person stepping through the door frame will be transported to a salt desert dimension, hereafter referred to as SCP-2317 Prime. Exploration of 2317 Prime is limited, but the area directly accessible through 2317 is a salt pan several kilometers in radius. A circle of 7 pillars, SCP-2317-A to SCP-2317-G, are positioned in a 10-meter diameter circle approximately 10 meters directly in front of 2317. Each pillar approximately 1 meter in diameter and 7 meters tall, constructed of marble and engraved with a series of intricate bas-reliefs. The art style of the engravings does not correspond to that of any known modern, historic, or prehistoric civilization.
Okay. Whole different dimension.
According to Iteration 5, these 7 pillars extend 200 meters below the surface of the sand and into SCP-2317-H. 2317-H is a spherical space 100 kilometers in diameter located directly underneath the 7 pillars, lined with the same stone used to construct 2317-A to 2317-G. Contained within 2317-H is SCP-2317-K, hereafter referred to as Entity. Through seismic analysis, ground-penetrating radar, as well as direct observation, the Foundation's personnel found that the entity appears to be an obese...
Come on, bro. Like, I know this is just part of the animation, but, like, you couldn't pay me enough to do this. I don't care what it is. Like, come on, bro.
Human-like creature of immense proportion. Estimated height, if fully erect, is over 200 kilometers.
That's a nice word twist right there. Fully erect. Yes.
Height, if fully erect, is over 200 kilometers.
I'm sorry. I'm immature, all right? My fault. I'm sorry.
Height, if fully erect, is over 200 kilometers. Horns resembling tree branches sprout from its head, which lacks a lower jaw.
Dang.
Entire body is covered in millions of overlapping plate-like scales. 7 heavy hooks are embedded in the entity's back, each one attached to a heavy steel chain connected to the lower end of one of the 7 pillars embedded in the ceiling of the chamber. However, 6 of the pillars and chains have been broken, and only 1 pillar and chain remain intact. In the final iteration, 2317-K appeared to be a primeval entity known as Devourer of Worlds. According to the Arakesh Codex, it was captured and imprisoned by Arakeshan mystics circa 1894 BCE.
That's that Doctor Strange magic, and I'm loving, bro. I can't even talk. The main thing I like about the Rubber is it's so immersive. Like, we're watching this, he has the sound effects going, like, it's mad immersive, yo. Props to the Rubber, bro. He's always making these hella immersive. Even though the animation is kind of like, it's really good, but it's not like full animation where like they're moving crazy things like that. It's still like he finds a way to make it super immersive, bro. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
1894 BCE. It is still not clear how a 19th century society discovered how to create a gate to Universe Kappa Arakesh, which is the prison of Devourer, nor their reasons for doing so. SCP-2317 was first discovered in 1922.
Don't go in that door.
But by the time 4 of the chains binding the entity had been accidentally broken, and the society had gone bankrupt multiple times trying to repair them. After the dissolution of the society, the founder of the Foundation came into possession of the door. Then, it was moved to Containment Area 179 in 1982.
You can move the door like that?
2317 is to be...
Keep it about what y'all doing if y'all walk up on a door like that. You open you see 7 pillars. You're not going to no anime world. This is not your dream come true. Me personally, I'm walking away like I've never seen anything. I don't want no issues with no foundation, no society, bro. I didn't see nothing. I ain't see nothing, bro. I didn't see anything. I ain't see anything.
2317 is to be secured in a reinforced 3 by 3 by 3 meter containment chamber. Armed guards are to be in place at all times in order to prevent unauthorized access to the facility. All personnel assigned to SCP-2317 must rotate out for 1 month of psychological counseling after 2 months on site. Personnel assigned to 2317 must undergo heavy psychological testing before being cleared to enter the site. Individuals must score at least 72 points on the Milgram Obedience Examination, be unmarried, have no offspring, and express nothing less than total loyalty to the Foundation.
But that's my thing with, like, the SCP Foundation. Obviously, I know, like, it's not real or anything, but, like, that's my thing. Like, these soldiers are real loyal. Like, you have to really love the Foundation to be able to go in there and say, I don't care about none of this. I don't care about my life. I'm live or die for the Foundation. Like, what are they giving you? I mean, besides, like, access to some of these crazy SCPs who probably, like, benefit and do some fun things. But that fun can turn into some disaster real quick. You know what I mean? Not me, bro.
The Foundation. While in the Foundation's care, 2 of the remaining 3 chains broke. The breaking of the 5th chain directly led to an event in the Foundation's world. After the 6th chain broke, it was also coincident with a much more severe event, eventually killing 2 million people. Procedure 220 Calabasas is a ritual to be performed at solar noon each day, as an effective means of maintaining containment of the entity, until an effective means of repairing or reattaching said chains can be discovered. Performing Procedure 220 Calabasas requires 2 armed Foundation security personnel, hereafter referred to as guards. 1 Foundation personnel will refer to as celebrant, 1 Class D personnel as an assistant, 1 live male chicken, 1 blade, 1 silver aspergillum, and aspersorium filled with holy water blessed by a priest of Abrahamic faith, and finally 1 kiloton level nuclear device to be detonated in case of catastrophic containment failure. The following
on his back, I hope he throw that backpack off. Because if not, like I said again, the undying loyalty is crazy.
Is the steps of how to properly perform Procedure 220 Calabasas. First, celebrant, guards, and assistant will open 2317. Step through and enter 2317 Prime. Assistant will enter first, followed by guards, followed by celebrant. Guards will, at all times, maintain situational awareness of assistant and should be prepared to prevent escape with deadly force. Then, starting from the pillar closest to and in line with 2317, which is 2317A, Celebrant circumambulates SCP-2317A through SCP-2317G, proceeding counterclockwise at an even and measured pace. At every other step, Celebrant will scatter holy water, using the aspergillum and aspersorium in the direction of the circle's center. Upon completing 1 circumambulation of 2317A to G, Celebrant scatters holy water over the head of the assistant and recites the following phrase: 7 seals, 7 rings, 7 thrones for the Scarlet King. Celebrant then moves to a safe distance away from assistant, who will take the blade and use it to kill the chicken provided as sacrifice. Blood will be drained from the chicken and added to the asper.
Yo, this is what I'm talking about. Look how, bro, I cannot stress enough how how not proud necessarily, but how impressed I am with just the rubber, bro. This is incredible.
And use it to kill the chicken provided as
Okay,
sacrifice.
I didn't mean to go back. Whoa!
Blood will be
Oh my
drained from the
God.
chicken and added to the aspersorium, then stirred to mix with the holy water already contained within. Assistant then circumambulates 2317A to G in a clockwise direction, scattering the mixture of blood and holy water in the
Every
direction
day?
of the circle's center. Upon completing another circumambulation of 2317A to G, Assistant walks to the center of the circle of stones and pours the remaining mixture of blood and water onto the discolored patch of salt and sand in the center, while reciting the following phrase: "Blood for the old gods, water for the new king." Upon completing the ritual, all the personnel should gather up the materials, secure the blade, and return through SCP-2317, which is subsequently closed. Failure at any point to properly perform Procedure 220 Calabasas may result in an XK-class end-of-the-world scenario. Should any mishap or failure occur, all personnel are to return immediately through 2317, closing the door behind them. The containment chamber will be immediately locked down, and a Level 2 emergency declared and reported to the O5 Council. You are attempting...
Yo, you have to have the most trusted people to go do that job. Imagine all of this all going on at the same time. You have so many SCPs to watch for, bro. You need a whole army.
Council.
Gosh, not me, bro.
You are attempting to access a Security Level 5 Thomiel file. You have been
Thomiel.
warned. Displaying SCP-2317, Clearance Level 05. Indications are that final containment failure will occur at some point within the next century, as of the writing of SCP-2317's file's writing, which being calculated at around 30 years from now. All efforts to repair or replace the chains have failed. All efforts to rediscover the method for creating these chains have proven fruitless. XK class.
I mean, can't you literally take like a piece of the chain, put it into the one machine that you can put it into fine or super fine? I forgot which SCP that is. Let me know in the comments. But just take it out and then reattach the chains with that SCP. I'm pretty sure like there's a way to do it. I don't believe that they can't recreate it, bro.
XK class end of the world scenario is an unavoidable event. Research is currently underway to determine an alternate containment plan, but the possibility that anything can keep the Devourer from entering our universe is slim. Especially as the original material used to create the chains, namely the bones and sinew of another Devourer entity, are no longer in existence. In order to maintain morale, a false containment procedure dubbed Procedure 220 Calabasas was authored and implemented. The purpose is to provide the fake appearance of active containment to allay anxiety among staff until a more permanent solution can be found. In the meantime,
So they're not even doing
preparations
nothing.
will be made in order to ensure the survival of the human race following containment failure,
Damn, they're
which
that
is the
far
break
along.
of the last chain.
Oh man.
Before we end this video, we are proud to
Hey,
present
look at
these
the
incredibly
art.
sweet pieces of fan art. A big thank you to
That's
all of you.
tough.
You can now send us your fan art, and we will be more than happy to show off your best art piece in our next video. Check out our description below on how to submit. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Which SCP do you want to see in the next video, and why it is interesting? Let us know in the comment below. We will draw your story and share it with the world. Don't forget.
Low key, the rubber is like a whole team of people, bro. God. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was lit. Let me know some things down below 2317 that I didn't know or wasn't explained in this video. And the rubber, bro, big ups to you because this is so fire, bro, what you're doing with the SCP and stuff like that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you stay cozy gang. And per usual, if you're new, subscribe, follow all my social media handles at Isaiah Cozy. And if you have any recommendations, hit my Instagram, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, bro, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you next one, bro. Peace.